everybody, it's Kristin. So I recorded this look for you today, and this is a look based on the Tarte Miracle of Maracuja kit, plus other few Tarte products thrown in there. But basically the eye kit is around this palette. I thought maybe it would be fun and timely to do this, since people should have been getting their kits, you know, in the that they ordered from the Today's Special Value. Look, I look all off kilter. And the Today's Special Value, that anybody that ordered it should have the kit by now. So I thought it would be fun to do this. I intended to do a daytime look, which basically this is, and you'll hear me say at the end, I decided to improv a little, and I threw color the liner on the waterline just for the heck of it. But you could totally eliminate that, and it would be a really nice daytime look. So anyway, if you want to see how I got this look, then go ahead and keep on watching. Oh, and I will stick the link below to where you can get this kit, because I believe you can still purchase it, and it sells for just about $60, which is a great deal for all of the products that you get in it. Okay, so if you want to see this look, then keep on watching. Bye. Okay, so and I'm trying to use as many Tarte products as possible, just because I thought it would be fun to keep it all in the same line, since I was doing the Miracle of Maracuja kit. But first I'm going to put some lip fusion, because I forgot to do that. Okay, so now the other thing that I'm going to be using that's not Tarte is my Hourglass Mineral Veil, Mineral Primer Veil stuff that I love. I thank Josh in my head every morning when I use this. So today is Sunday, in case I didn't say that in the beginning. Who knows what I'm going to say in the beginning, because I haven't recorded it yet. Okay, so I'm going to use my Tarte, and this I got a couple of these. Actually, I'm going to have one of these that's never been used in my vlog sale that's coming up, because how am I doing it? I have this, a backup, and then... Anyway, this is the in the Tarte Amazonian Clay full coverage. So it's not Miracle of Maracuja, it's Amazonian Clay in medium. Put some of that out on my hand. Dot that around. And then I'm going to use the brush that came with that, which I do really like. So I love that the camera is right on the side for you guys to see whatever this is here. I don't know. I've never had any kind of a blemish like this. I don't know what it is or where it's from. So I usually dot it like that, and then smooth it out, and then I just dot a little more off my hand and onto my skin, and in the areas where I want a little more coverage. It's usually my stupid pink cheeks and some areas of my forehead. Make sure I'm all blended. Sometimes I feel like this foundation is a little yellow for me, but I make it work. And I do like it. It's a nice foundation. Okay. So that is that. I'm going to use a little sheer cover on those areas that I do not appreciate right now. And what I've been doing with this is going in the middle and taking a combination of the two. The combination of the two really seems to work best for me when I'm covering a blemish. And then I've been taking just my Sigma F80 and just kind of blending around the edge of that. Sometimes I wonder about people that actually are educated in makeup, watching my videos and thinking, what is that chick doing? Okay, and then I'm going to grab my, this was in the kit. This is actually one that I got in my Glow Your Way to Gorgeous kit, but it's the Tarte Miracle Creaseless Concealer in Light. And it comes in the Miracle of Maracuja I just am using the other one since it's open. I mean, and how many of these can I possibly use? I'll be selling one of, you know, some of those as well in case anybody is interested in trying that. So we're just going to attempt to cover up the dark circles here. I'm going to grab my Inglot 4SS and just blend out the edges of that. Usually with this concealer, it really works well and it does not crease, but I like to use the warmth of my finger because it's a thicker consistency, and then just blend it out a little bit with this. And then I'm going to set that right away with my e.l.f. Complexion Perfection, which looks like, ow, this. I just pinched my finger in there. And I go in all 4 colors, tap it off, go like that, all 4 colors. And then sometimes I'll go just right into the pink one. I go over top of that again, if I feel like I need a little brightening. Last night I went out for dinner with some of my family. My brother that lives in Denver was in town, and my other brother that lives about an hour away was in town, and both my baby nieces were in town, and my husband had to work so he couldn't come, but my mom and dad were there as well. And on our way out of the restaurant at 9 o'clock at night, I was ready to head home, and I saw some friends that I used to work with and I haven't seen them in a long time, so it was kind of fun. I stayed and had a drink, aka a Diet Coke, because I was driving with them. It was fun to visit. Okay, so now, random story. So now I'm going to use the blush that came in this in Shimmering Poppy and the blush brush that it came with, and I just go in there like that with it. And this is a really pretty color. It looks scarier here than it is on. And for some reason, when I'm using a cream blush, I really do tend to do my blush before my bronzer. I'm sure that's wrong. So you see, I just kind of, hopefully it's not too washed out and you guys can actually see the color, but since so many of you guys said in my Chicago vlog that you liked my hair jacked up, I decided to jack it up a little bit today. We went to church last night so that my husband could go. When he works on the weekends that he works, we try to go Saturday night so that he can go. Now I'm going to take my Too Faced bronzer and my Sigma Tapered. Looks slightly out of shape, but it's not really. F25. So anyway, but today the youth at church, they do a potato bar, like a loaded baked potato bar, every Palm Sunday, and every year it's a fundraiser for something. One year it was a fundraiser for the family in the church that was struggling. The mom was struggling with cancer, so it was help pay for some medical bills. So I just did the 3E. And then one year, I feel like there's a fuzz in my eyelashes. One year I think they went to Katrina victims. This year the kids are going to a national youth gathering in New Orleans in the summer, so I think it's in New Orleans. And so they're raising money for that. And then I'm just going to powder a little bit, and this is my Catrice. I don't have a Tarte powder. Okay, face done. And now I'm going to grab my Tarte Smooth Operator clay base that came. It was a little bonus that came. So anyway, the baked potato bar is after our second service today, so after our 10:30 service. And I always help every year. I usually bake cookies and bars, and then I help serve the stuff and get it prepared and whatnot. So that's what I have going on this morning. Okay. So now I'm going to take the palette that came with it, and I'm going to use the color. I'll try to actually use the name of the colors, but it's the pink one. Pink Cloud. And I'm using my Sigma S239, which has a new number. All right. Sorry, I was going to attempt to do this in a mirror. Zoom you guys in a little bit. So I'm looking forward to that. It's always a good time, the potato bar. So I'm just patting that all over the lid. I hope that this is helpful. Okay. Now I'm going to take my tapered blending E35. It's like the MAC 222. And I'm going into, where is the name? Silver Mist. So the silver one. Tapping that off, and I'm just kind of running that in the crease. And then down in the outer corner. Then I usually wipe it off after I have the color kind of where I want it. And then, you know, everybody just talks about blend, 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 blend. And so that's what I'm doing. I always feel so bad because my tutorials, you know, my demos are not very professional. You know, it's just me talking. Oh well. What you see is what you get, peeps. Oh jeez, I just called you peeps. That's so old school. Okay, brush it off. And after I do that, I'd like to, I don't find that the pink color is very pigmented. So I just kind of build it up a little bit. Make sure it's all blendy. One complaint I have is that when the colors are all attached like this, I don't like when I see like gray sparkles in my pink shadow. I do not like that, Sam I am. Okay. And then I'm going to grab my 226 brush, if I can find it. Okay, it's like a 226 brush. It's really a small tapered blending brush. And it's the E45. And I'm going to go, actually, you know what? That's not true. Scratch that. I'm going to use this one I got from Quo. It's a crease blender brush. It's a little bit smaller. Into that purple, because I really want to place the purple just on the inside of that. See where I'm going with that? Just kind of want a hint of purple there. So it's kind of on the inside corner of the gray outside corner that you made. I hope that makes sense. And then I'm going to take the same brush and blend it. So give a little hint of the purple. A little hint. I'm forever switching brushes in and out of my hands. Okay. I'm going to zoom you guys back out a little bit anyway. Okay, now I'm going to take, just because it's here and my brulee is not here, my Baked Matte Satin Blush, Baked Matte Satin eyeshadow from Lorac in Posh. It's just like brulee. Nothing spectacular there. And fluffy brush because my 227 is missing. Oh gosh, you guys, I forgot to put my eyebrows on again. How come I always forget that in tutorials? I'm gonna pause and do that. Okay, eyebrows on. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the dark color. I'm just gonna run that underneath my lash line, and I'm using, boy, I'm all Sigma brushes today. The Sigma 266. Again, I know there's a new number. Have I said that enough times? And I'm running that about 2/3 of the way. Man, I make the funniest faces. Okay. So then I'm just going to wipe it off of my towel. I always have a towel in my lap. And then I'm going back into the purple. And I'm just going to overlap that. And I just kind of like the way that that gives the darkness still. It's a little bit darker on the outer corner than it is on the inner, and it kind of has that purple hue to it. Is that crazy? Probably. But that's how I roll. Crazy like that. Okay? Alright, and I'm just wiping it off so that I can soften out this line. Okay. Looks crazy right now because there's nothing on the top. Now, the couple of times that I've done this, I've just actually used the same dark color as a liner on the top. So you can certainly do that. I'm going to use the liner that came with it for the sake of using everything. And this is the Cashmere Waterproof Gliding Liner. Oh, good. My washer's done, and now everybody knows. I'm sure you heard that. All right, try not to fall out of this and see. And I am not tugging at my eye, I promise. I just like the help of giving myself a straight line. And this I will smudge out with the purple as well. So I just have a basic line there, nothing spectacular. And actually, because it does set, I'm going to grab, actually I think I'll use the same, where did I put it? Oh, here. The same 266 brush. I'm going to go on top of that right away. Smudge it down into the lash line and just kind of give it a little purple hue action. If you can't see as well on this eye, I promise you'll see better on the next eye. People should be getting their kits, I would imagine. If they ordered them on the 16th, you've already gotten them, or you will soon. So I thought this would be kind of timely. I'll probably say that in the beginning. Okay, so see how I brought that down into the lash line? Do you see? And then, same thing on the side. I love how it looks crazy right away. Alright. This is a trick that I've done for a long time. I don't know if it's a trick, but whenever I put liner on, I always soften it out with a angled brush. Because I just think it makes it look softer and more precise. Well, actually, that's not the right word. Not more precise. Cleaner, maybe. So there. And you certainly could just, like I said, just do the, use the dark color or even the purple color as a liner to make it a lot even softer yet. I'm gonna line my waterline. As I've told you guys before, their liners do not budge. Not as good as the Avon Super Shock though. Holy moly, those are good liners. Okay. Oh, let's throw a little on the bottom line. Just gonna do it kind of lightly so it's not crazy. And this is nice because it's cashmere. It's not the black one. It's the one that came with the kit, so it's not stark black. You can kind of see that. And actually, I think I'm gonna take a 219-ish brush and just in that purple, and just kind of go over that. I mean, why not? This wasn't a planned part of the tutorial. This is me improvising. Okay, so now I'm going to put on my mascara, and I actually think maybe I have a trial size of the Tarte one, so I will use that, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I'll give you one more look at the shadow before I zoom you back out at the look. And again, you don't have to do the waterline thing. I just improv'd at the end. Okay, so that is the look that I have been wearing when I've been wearing this and the other things that came with it. One note I just want to say about this. You guys know how I love this Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes mascara, and when I grabbed the sample, I thought, oh yeah, I was going to tell you guys this. I think it was Prissy that said she didn't like it because she'd had samples of it and it was always kind of dry and whatever. I have found that every single size I get like this is almost dried out immediately. I don't know why, because the mascara and the big tube lasts much longer than that. So if you've ever thought you were going to try this mascara and didn't because the sample size it felt like the formula was too dry for you, give it a shot in the big one because it really is much better. So, oh yeah, lip gloss. So I'm going to take off my Lip Fusion XL, throw a little of the lip gloss on. It's one of these clicky kind of things, which I always feel, I mean, what's the sister got to do to get it to come out of here? Oh, there we go. And I'm just wearing the lip gloss by itself. I do find this lip gloss to be a little bit sticky. Okay, so there is the finished look. Again, it got a little nighttime lookish when I did the waterline, but I don't know. I just felt moved. So I hope that you guys enjoy this, and if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them below. Sorry it's so long, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.